Physical activity intervention program. So my client was a female of 42 years of age, 59 kilograms, with a healthy BMI of 22.2. I had her do a recall survey, which she recorded doing 100 minutes of moderate physical activity a week, 2,324 minutes a week of physical activity, and with no vigorous physical activity. We also had her wear a physical activity Fitbit tracker, and she averaged 55 minutes of moderate physical activity, 10,421 average daily steps. That was over the 14 days, and 33 sedentary hours was recorded average over each week. Guidelines. So comparing her to the guidelines, she's doing a good job of minimising prolonged sitting and minimising sedentary behaviour. She's active most days of the week, but it's all low intensity. She's not meeting the 150 minutes of moderate physical activity or the 75 minutes of vigorous physical activity, and she's doing minimal or no muscle strengthening activities. So we know there's a linear inverse dose response to physical activity and chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and some cancers. So by increasing her physical activity, she'll decrease her risk. Osteoporosis, she's not doing any strengthening activities, which puts her more at risk of developing osteoporosis. And particularly as she approaches menopause, she's 42, so 45 to 55 is the average menopause age. And as we know with menopause, you have a sharp drop in bone mineral density, which can lead to osteoporosis. Physical fitness is also independently more important than maintaining a healthy BMI. She has a healthy BMI, which may not be enough of a protective factor for reducing her risk of cardiac heart disease, and increasing her physical fitness and activity will decrease her risk. So behavioural change. We use a client-centric approach. We discuss her personal circumstances, environment, access to facilities, preferences, goals, barriers to physical activity, and what she listed was her major barrier to physical activity was she was time poor. She works shift work, which affects her sleep. She has a gym membership in the past and enjoys group fitness classes. And she's had no success with doing her own program in the past, or she has no future interest to work out on her own. She just enjoys the group fitness classes. And she also enjoys doing the bay walk, which is a walk around a bay not far from her house. She wants to be fitter, healthier, feel better, and get back into an exercise routine. So with the program, I've split it up into first 6 weeks and second 6 weeks. So her goals in the first 6 weeks are to maintain that 10,000 steps a week, with 3 workouts a week. And in the second half of the program, I've upped that to 12,500 steps a week and 4 sessions. And I've put those sessions in this format. So basically, I have to try and match her work schedule up with the group fitness timetable, and these were the amount of classes that I was able to fit in her schedule. So I created an action plan calendar for her. So interventions that include an action plan of when, where, and how produce significant higher self-efficacy. I've tried to remove the major physical activity barrier, which was that she was time poor, and the calendar will hopefully improve adherence and keep her accountable because she'll be able to cross off when she does her sessions. So these are 3-month sessions, the 12 weeks. So the red ones are the pump, yellow ones were the bay walk, and the orange ones were the step or the body combat class, which we prefer to do. And then I also had to sign a behavioural contract, which will just confirm a commitment to trying to adhere to those number of sessions throughout the 12 weeks. Lastly, a couple other things. We discussed relapse prevention, so whether illness, injury, work, family can get in the way of her sessions. And the main thing was that she didn't quit and she just kept chipping away. The only way she could fail is if she stopped the program totally. So even if you miss sessions, just try and keep going. We also discussed progressive overload because I didn't set a resistance training program, which included sets and reps and how to progress her weight. We discussed trying to put more weight in the bar and those pump classes to progressively overload as she gets stronger. And then future programs, I'd like to include more muscle strengthening workouts just to ensure that she's getting those 2 or even 3 resistance training workouts in a week, and also balance and flexibility components in future programs. I mean, they do components of balance and flexibility, and also strengthen those group fitness classes. But I probably would like to emphasise them more in future programs if she's open to that. Thanks for listening, guys. Let me know if you have any questions.